Alright y'all, welcome back to the shed. It is a Thursday, so we have a total of 11 orders going out of here today for $485.99, and one of those orders is a quantity of 9 items. So we'll go over all that, y'all. And guess what? We had another sale over on Etsy. So that is actually our third sale. We had somebody that bought a Jeff Gordon car over there, and then later that day canceled because they come to find out that their husband, the lady said her husband already had that car. So she canceled it and I had to put it back up. But that's okay because, y'all, we had some great sales. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, first up, we're going to go over the one thing that sold over there on Etsy. And like I said, well, I didn't say it in this video, but y'all, I just started listing stuff on Etsy last week. We've had 3 sales so far, but like I said, we did have 1 cancellation. But still, I think it's promising that we had 3 sales in, I don't know, less than like 2 weeks, y'all. So I'm kind of digging it, and I looked, and the one item that sold and we shipped out, it looked like the total fees were around 9.5% over there. So I'm digging that, y'all. But what sold is this 1999 Milton Bradley mousetrap game. We picked up a few of these while we were in Pennsylvania on a trip at a Goodwill for like $2 or $3 each. And I'm just slowly going through them, y'all. These things are a hassle to put together, make sure everything works, and get pictures and put them back in here. I don't recommend buying these. I won't say they're long tail items, but to me, they sit for a long time before I ever get a chance to actually check them. And I would recommend that if you're going to buy these, that you be somebody that has some time on your hands to actually put them together. And there is a possibility that there is one broken piece in there and you won't be able to use it. So, enter at your own risk when you buy mousetrap games. Buy them as cheap as you can. But I actually had one piece was broken in, and I took and just kind of lotted all the pieces together and almost just sell the pieces. And I'm liable to get just as much money as the whole game, truthfully. But anyways, Mousetrap 1999 sold on Etsy for $15, and the buyer is paying for the priority shipping on it. Then we had one sale over on Mercari, and it's a really small one. It's this little bitty guy right here that you probably can't even see. This is a nut that goes on top of a Coleman lantern. I had a lantern that was in pretty rough shape, so I took it all apart and I'm parting it out. And I only had 2 parts left, and I only have 1 part. All I have now is like the oil lid that goes on it. But this little guy right here, y'all, sold for $10 with free shipping on Mercari. I'm almost scared to set it down because I'm scared I'm going to lose it in here. Alright, the rest of our sales were over on eBay. And this one I'm about to show y'all is a great one, y'all. I didn't put my first sale of these up here because, well, I didn't have time one day. We were trying to hurry up and ship stuff. Y'all, we went to a local Walmart, and in their like pharmaceutical section, health and beauty, whatever you want to call it, they had a bunch of Equate nicotine lozenges in there. And the price on them, the clearance price said $10. But when we checked them, they were only $5. And we looked, and look, they were selling pretty good on eBay. So we bought 12 of those things. Well, within 2 days, somebody came up and bought every one of those things. One person bought all 12 of them, and I don't remember what that sold for, y'all, but you'll get a pretty good idea right here. We sold 9 of these to one person today. We sold those 12, and we went back almost 2 weeks later to that same Walmart, and all of the other ones were still there. We didn't buy them all at one time. We wanted to leave some for other people, but after 2 weeks they were still there, so we figured it was fair game. And in this Walmart bag right here, I have 9 of these things that are going out. Like I said, these are Equate Mini Nicorette lozenges, and there are 108 in here, and they are citrus lime flavored. So a whole bag of these, y'all. 9 of them we paid $5 each, so we have $45 plus tax in them. These right here sold for $224.91, and that's with free shipping. And I don't mind paying the shipping on that. Probably gonna cost me $8 or so to ship these things, and I got $45 in them, y'all. That is a great sale right there. And we got 12 the first time, we got 11 this time, and this is 9 of them. Well, we sold the other 2 also. So I have these 2 right here. I have one order. These right here sold for $24.99 with free shipping. And I think the other one sold, yeah, the other one sold for $24.99 with free shipping. Now, when I ship one of these out, it costs me about $4 to ship it. So it's going to cost me $4 each to ship these. Well, that's $8, right? Well, all of these right here are going to cost me about $8 to ship. That's a lot better way to make money, y'all. So it's really awesome when somebody comes in and buys a whole lot of stuff from you, because you can combine that shipping and you save yourself a whole bunch of money. Next up is a large item that I am glad to see go, because it's been up on this loft up here above me for quite some time. I bought it in an estate sale back, I think it was very early this year at an estate sale. And at that estate sale, there was a bunch of photography stuff. This guy had a dark room like built onto his porch in the back. And I went in there and bought a whole bunch of that stuff, y'all. And I don't have much of it left. I got a few very small pieces like adapters for lenses and stuff like that. But I've already sold all the big stuff except for this right here. And I'm not going to take it out of this box because I've already got it packaged up in here. But this is a slick universal tripod, and it is a model U212, and I can't remember what I paid for this. I want to say I paid $10 for it if I remember right. A lot of that stuff did not get bought out of that dark room, and I went back on Sunday when everything was half off and bought it. I think they were asking $20 for this, and I ended up paying $10. But anyways, it sold via promoted listing for $54.98, and the buyer is paying $23.65 to ship it. So hopefully they're paying the calculated shipping, and I'll make a couple bucks off the shipping too. This is a set of Fisker's pruning snips. We picked these up at Walmart for like $2, maybe $2 or $3, I can't remember. But I have a few more of these left in there to sell. This one sold for $9.99, and the buyer is paying the first class shipping of $5.15. And it will not cost me $5.15 to ship that. I can't remember. I think this came from a Facebook Marketplace lot. It was a Wii that came with a bunch of games in there, and this right here is a Wii. It's Link's crossbow training game with the manual, and I have the little crossbow attachment. And this right here sold for $23.95 with free shipping. It is going to cost me $7 or $8 to ship it, but that's okay. Still making money. This item right here, y'all, we have had this for quite some time. I paid $5 for this, and I probably shouldn't have. This right here is a waterproof leg protector. And well, I'll tell you what this is for. If you're swimming or taking a shower or bathing in a tub and you have a cast on your foot, or for some reason you can't get your foot wet, this is what you use right here. This thing right here, y'all, is a size extra small full leg. So to find the right buyer to buy that thing right there, y'all. They make them for legs, they make them for feet, they make them for arms. But y'all, this was something I never should have bought. It sold for $23.95 with free shipping. Yes, I am going to make money, but it's free shipping, so that's going to cost me. And it's set forever, y'all. I've had this for well over a year. This is a shirt that my wife had. It may have been a used one that she had. I don't know. But this right here, it's a Old Navy shirt, and it's a size medium. And it sold for $11 with free shipping. Y'all, I am excited to see this game right here go. But the only problem is, I think I have like 20 more of them. And we have not had good luck selling these. I thought they were a great buy when we found them at Walmart for $2, but boy was I wrong. And I'm actually contemplating just taking all of these that we have and just taking them to a dentist office or a thrift shop or something and just giving them to them, just donating them. This right here is a Magic Tooth Fairy game. I didn't know somebody could make a game out of losing your teeth, but this is made by the Goliath brand, and it's sold via promoted listing now for $9 with free shipping. Now, this thing might ship for under £1. I don't know. It's going to be close. So I am definitely not making any money. I paid $2 for it, and it's sold via promoted listing, so there's going to be a fee for that. There's no way I'm making money off of it. I'm pretty much, I might even be losing money on this. I might be better off just taking them to a dentist office, truthfully. But y'all, that's the items going out of here tomorrow. And like I said, that is 2 days. I will at least be back here to show y'all some more stuff. But y'all, don't sleep on the health and beauty section at Walmart. We made a bunch of money off of those Nicorette lozenges. Or no, they're not Nicorette. We made a bunch of money off of those nicotine lozenges. Like I said, we sold 11 total this time, 12 total the last time. That's a lot of money, y'all. But y'all, keep your eyes out at Walmart clearance. I mean, even if it's marked clearance, check it with your Walmart app and see if it's half off like that stuff was. Anyways, y'all, thank you for being here, but I'll be right back in a second with what sold on yet another day. Well, welcome back in the shed, y'all. It is Friday evening. I decided to come out here on Friday instead of Saturday because there's really no need for me to come back in here until Sunday if I'm going to ship some more stuff. But anyways, we have a total of 6 items going out tomorrow for $171.15. 5 of them are on eBay. 1 of them is over on, let's see, it's on Poshmark. So we're going to pay a high fee for doing it over there. But all right, let's get into it, see what's sold. I had to go over there and turn the AC unit off because I almost forgot it, y'all, and that would have made for a terrible audio. That would have made for terrible audio in this video. But y'all, the first item up, like I said, this one sold over on Mercari, and it sold for $42. Now we are paying the shipping over there. And this is a Wizard of Oz Tin Man costume by the Ruby's Company. And it is an adult medium. And it has the shirt, pants, hat, and the boot tops. And we paid $2 for this at a yard sale, if I remember correctly. It sold for $42. So the Poshmark fee is $8.40, 20%, y'all. And our shipping is $7.97 priority on this. So we're left with a net earnings from Poshmark of $25.63, and then you have to take off the $2 that we paid for it. So we made $23.63 off of it. I'll take that. My wife is always picking up costumes to sell, y'all. I don't know how she finds so many of them, but all right. Then we have our 5 items over on eBay. Our first item over on eBay is something that we picked up at a church sale, and we paid 50 cents for this Sims 2 Deluxe PC game. It has the case, it has the manuals, and there are 3 CDs in there. And like I said, only paid 50 cents for it. It's sold for $5.99, and the buyer is paying the $5.55 first class shipping. Here's an item that I picked up on the 301 Endless Yard sale this year, and y'all, this right here, I paid $1 for it, and really, I was on the fence about paying $1 for it. These are some vintage Waverly Montague fitted sheets. These are a twin size, and most of the ones I saw that had sold on eBay in the past 90 days were like, had a lot of like flowers on them and stuff. Most of them were floral print, and these are striped, and they have some really light floral printing on them. But I listed them up, and I listed them a little lower than the comps were, just to see if I'd get a sale, and I did, and it didn't take long. $10.99, and the buyer is paying priority shipping on these. They do weigh just over a pound, but they're paying $13.40 for that, y'all. And I know that that right there will fit in a first class. I know that that will fit in a priority bubble mailer, and that's a whole lot cheaper than $13.40, y'all. This item right here, at a $2 price at a yard sale, I was still tempted not to pick it up because it is an electronic piece, y'all, and this is a Spectrum DX2E radio. This is a RC transmitter or radio control transmitter, and I know a little bit about them because I used to race RC cars and stuff, but I opened the bottom of it, made sure the battery compartment was in good shape, and the guy did have the instruction manual for it, so I was just hoping that this thing would work. Well, I brought it home, put the batteries in it, it does work, so I listed it up, y'all, and it has taken, I don't know, let's see, it has taken about 2 months for this to sell, and it sold for $24.89, and the buyer is paying the priority shipping. They're paying $10.85 for that. Next up, we sold the last one of these little Disney Parks Mulan headbands or ear bands, whatever you want to call these things. We paid $5.99 each for these, and this one sold for $16.15, and the buyer is paying for the first class shipping. They're paying $5.60 for that, y'all. And last but not least is another one of these Instant Pot replacement liners, y'all. We paid $4.99 for these at Ollie's. This one sold for $14.89, and the buyer is paying $11.45 for shipping. Now, this is the last item, but I do need to talk about this because, y'all, in our store, we don't offer any returns. Now, that doesn't mean that a customer can't say, or a buyer can't say that the item was not as described. If they say that, then it's an automatic return. eBay's most likely going to side with them, and I don't have a choice. But if a buyer just wants to cancel for no reason, they just get it and they want to return it, then I don't allow that. Now, if a buyer contacts me and they want to return something and it was their fault that they ordered it and no fault of mine, I will let them return it. I have no problem with that, y'all. But I ask that they pay the return shipping, because if you order something by accident or you order the wrong item or the wrong size or something, that's not my fault. I should not have to pay the shipping to you and then pay the shipping to get my product back. That's not how it's supposed to work. I know Amazon does that stuff, and I am an Amazon seller, so I understand that. But I had someone reach out to me today that bought one of these recently. And you can see right here on this thing, it says 8 quart right there on it. And on the back, it says 8 quart. In my title, it says 8 quart. In my description, it says 8 quart. There's no mistake about it. That is an 8 quart Instant Pot liner. Well, the person reached out to me today, and this is, I think, the second time this has happened. And the last person that did this, they actually sent it back. They actually paid to send it back. The last person said that they meant to order a 6 quart instead of 8 quart. And they sent it back to me, so I gave them a refund once I got it. This person is saying they needed a 4 quart and accidentally ordered an 8 quart. Well, y'all, I didn't even know they made a 4 quart Instant Pot, but okay. But they said they wanted to return it, and I gave them the usual response. You know, through no fault of our own has this come about, so if you want to return it, we will accept the return if you pay the return shipping. Now, I have not heard back from them yet, so I don't know. So I guess for y'all out there that want to put a comment down below, do you offer returns? Do you offer 0 returns? What would you do in a case like this? Would you make them send it back to you? Make them pay for that? Because y'all, if they go to USPS or UPS or somewhere and pay to ship this thing back to me, they're going to have to pay the full retail price of that shipping label. And they paid me probably $11 or $12 to ship that thing to them. Now, What sense would it make for them to pay that much to ship it back to me? They may as well just keep it or put it on Facebook Marketplace and try to sell it or give it to a friend as a Christmas gift or something. But, y'all, I don't think it should be my place to pay for the return shipping. I've already paid $5 for it, and I already shipped it to them, which they paid for the shipping, but I shouldn't have to pay $5 for the item and then had to pay $9 to return the thing to me and then have to try to turn around and sell it again. Y'all tell me what you think down in the comments. If you offer 0 returns, would you accept a return when the customer obviously did not read the description or they did not do their research before they purchased the item from me? I don't know, y'all. That's how I handle it here, and everybody out there in eBay world, Mercari, Poshmark, everybody handles things different. How do y'all do it? If you're a seller on eBay or Mercari and that happened, what would you do? All right, I'm gonna get off my soapbox now, and I'm gonna package this stuff up, y'all. Hope you saw something you could look for to go out there at yard sales or Ollie's or somewhere like that and find and resell and make you a little bit of side money, y'all. Maybe it's your side hustle. Maybe it is your full-time gig. However you want to do it. But y'all, I would like for the sellers out there to chime in on this.